What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I just wanted to say real quick, if you enjoy the video, if you could give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. And feel free to make any comments you have about opinions or questions. Hope you guys enjoy. What's up, everyone? Today we're going to do a fun everyday carry loadout review and kind of run through. So obviously, I'm sure as you can tell by now, this is kind of the fishing edition, gone fishing. Super fun. I personally love fishing, bass fishing to be exact for me, but of course I love catfishing, trout, striper, really anything like that, you name it. So I thought it'd be interesting to do this kind of, because the EDC kind of lightly changes, especially for going fishing / hunting. Hunting is actually even further different. But for fishing, it slightly changes off of my regular everyday carry. And it's February right now. End of February. So as far as bass fishing, like I said, that's really starting to pick up. Obviously, before I get any comments, I really don't stop fishing. I do fish all winter. I don't really care. I fish. The only time I really don't bass fish is in the dead heat of summer. But spring is obviously prime bass time, so just kind of right time of year to maybe even talk about this. Kind of an interesting collision of everyday carry stuff and fishing. I haven't seen too much of that on YouTube or the internet previously, but hey, it's not going to stop me from doing it. So, all right, with that being said, we'll hop right in. So pretty much all of this stuff, considering that maybe going to be walking around fishing, maybe sitting, walking through some woods, venturing to new spots, or I mentioned trout fishing, that would do a lot of hiking to certain spots. So that being said, pretty much all of these things are really my smaller size, and it really is light as possible. But some things are just flat out added because it's fishing and outdoors for presumably an extended period of time. So the only thing in here that is not my small and light is my firearm. Glock 19X. It's been shown on this channel several times. And that being, if I'm going to be outside, potentially a hike away from anybody else, where I'm at, bears are not very common at all. It's possible. Wild hogs are actually more common than anything else, I would say. Rabid coyote, I guess, is a slim chance as well. I don't know. There's just a little bit of stuff like that. And I'm kind of out in the woods, I don't really care if I'm going to open carry this on my hip, outside, not really in public. So for the firearm, I definitely am just going to go bigger, more capacity, and more accuracy at a further distance is really the primary thing. So my item, number one for firearm, Glock 19X. Absolutely love this pistol. But all right, after that, we'll go full tang knife. I boot carry this. It's the Essie Azula 2. Obviously, this has made it on my channel so much as well. It's just because I don't really have a good replacement for it. It simply, hands down, probably the best full tang knife I have. Probably the best knife that I have. I wear it every single day and would highly recommend. And obviously, it's small and light. It's very sharp, 1095 steel. So, of course, this makes the list. I think I've said that before in a couple other videos, that it's just, there's nothing that's really going to compete with it. And it's really that simple. So, moving on, we'll go folding knife. This is the CRKT Vox Piet. So I picked this one because it is really relatively light. This is not the beefiest, most heavy-duty pocket knife I could pick. But like I said, the goal for most of this gear, besides the pistol, is to be light. I'm not really going to feel like I'm carrying tons of things while I'm walking around fishing, maybe sitting. And just for an extended period of time, I want to be comfortable while I fish. But still a needed item, still functions really well and sharp, but it's not my biggest and bulkiest one, so that's perfect for me. Next, we'll go multi-tools because I actually am doubling up, and this is for one reason. Both of these multi-tools, the main purpose, besides regular EDC stuff, for fishing in particular, it's going to be the pliers. This is the Leatherman Wingman, and these have, in my opinion, some of the best pliers out of any of the Leathermans that I've had experience with. So it's really good for pulling hooks out of fish's mouth. I use it for that all the time. So this is for pulling hooks out of fish mouth. Excuse me, out of fish's mouths. Kind of difficult to say. And then this one is for the exact same reason, just for smaller fish. Maybe so. This one is for bass and up. This one is for if I happen to catch bluegill, sunfish, crappie is probably the most common, and it's just maybe it's really down their throat a little bit. And this is just a little bigger. It's just a little bit easier. It basically weighs nothing, and it's just convenient sometimes. So that's why I double up regarding the multi-tool. So past that, we're gonna go flashlight. This is a Streamlight Micro Stream. The channel's seen this a lot. Nice, light, little flashlight. It's USB rechargeable. So it obviously, if I'm fishing, sometimes I'm either going to fish early in the morning or until sunset. So the flashlight's really useful, but I want it to be nice and light, and the clip action's really nice on it as far as maybe walking through the woods as well. Up next, the lighter. This lighter is the lighter that I use for every single EDC setup, no matter what. It's light, waterproof, catches pretty much anything on fire, like really, really well. Also USB rechargeable. It's an electric lighter that puts basically a little beam across the boxes there, and it's just awesome. So yeah, nothing will probably ever replace this for me as well. Kind of a new item that I don't usually carry, but probably would throw in my pockets or the bag for fishing is going to be just a little portable charger, just in case I'm out there for an extended period of time. My phone's getting low. I hike 30 minutes into the woods, let's say. It's just very comforting to have this in case I get lost. So yeah, that's pretty much why I have that. And then just kind of a mini, really, really mini med kit, just some Band-Aid stuff to maybe clean scratch, if I hook myself, something like that. So that's kind of what I'm gonna carry while I go fish. Kind of a little bonus item that is gonna be in my pocket. It's not a fishing item. That's gonna be my scale. Obviously I do intend to actually catch fish. So when I do that, if it's a big one, I want to see how much it weighs. So this is probably going to be in my back pocket as well, but not really an EDC item. Kind of an alternative to carrying in my pockets like that is going to be using your EDC pouch. I do love this thing as well. If I'm getting into that storage space, I might throw in chapstick, paracord, maybe even tourniquet if it's really maybe like an all-day fishing trip. So those things might vary a little bit, but yeah. My opinion, really the most important things that I'm going to carry is my multi-tools for pulling the hooks out of fish's mouths, the gun for self-defense from other people and any potential animals, and really the full tang knife. If I really had to narrow it down to just this, it'd be okay. Obviously, this is still going to be in my pockets if I'm fishing, but yeah, and obviously this stuff is, you know, it's crucial as well, but if I really had to, these things are just top priority. But yeah, just thought this would be interesting to do per the time of year. I'm sure I'm not the only fisherman out there that likes EDC gear as well. So if you are somebody who you like fishing, you watch fishing videos, maybe you watch some YouTube on EDC as well, I don't know, maybe an interesting collision. I can do some more videos on stuff like that because I do fish a ton as well. So yeah, what's something else that you guys carry that I didn't really show here that'd be really good for fishing? Be curious to see that as well. And as always, feel free to say whatever in the comments. I usually reply to pretty much anyone, or everyone, I guess I should say. But yeah, if this video was cool, if you can give me a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.